Yeah, it does. Council agenda, Township Parsippany-Troy Hills, Township Council agenda meeting of November 13th, 2025. Introduction, posting a notice. Static notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Law by filing the notice in the office of the Township Clerk and by posting the meeting notice on the bulletin board at the Municipal Building on December 2nd, 2024, where it's remained posted since that date. A legal notice appeared in the Daily Record and the New York Star Ledger on December 6th, 2024. May I please ask everybody to stand for the flag salute?
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Here.
Mr. McGrath.
Here.
Mr. Musella.
Here.
Mr. Neglia.
Here.
And Mr. Karifi.
Here.
Okay, also in attendance are Mayor James Barbario, Business Administrator Jamie Cryan. We have our Township Attorney Michael Lavery and the Municipal Clerk Colette Madden. Council President, we have a quorum. Can we begin?
Yes, please.
Upcoming meetings, November 25th, 2025 at 7 p.m., which is the regular meeting. December 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m., which is the agenda meeting. We have ordinances none. At this time, we're going to go ahead into public session. I'd like to entertain a motion to open up the public session.
Make a motion? Second.
Motion made by Mr. Musella, seconded by Mr. Neglia. Roll call, Ms. Hernandez,
Yes.
Mr. McGrath,
Yes.
Mr. Musella,
Yes.
Mr. Neglia,
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Okay, the floor is open to the public. You guys have 5 minutes to speak. You can speak on any matter you'd like. Please state your name before speaking.
Ken Dosky, I'm a resident of Parsippany. Good evening, council. Unfortunately, there is a new threat to public land, including forests and environmentally sensitive lands. A new bill.
Ken, can you speak a little bit into the mic?
S 4736, is it on?
It should be on.
Introduced by Senator Troy Singleton, is intended to help churches, nonprofits build affordable housing on their property. However, as written, and by the way, you all got an email with this information earlier today. As written, the bill gives developers sweeping power to build high-density construction that is predominantly market rate with no protection for environmentally sensitive lands and allows overriding of local zoning laws. The bill ignores the need to protect New Jersey's and Parsippany dwindling open space and overstressed natural resources, including the recharge areas for the buried valley aquifer where Parsippany gets most of its water. This bill would allow developers to bypass local zoning boards and override master plan goals that address flooding, protect drinking water, and build climate-resilient infrastructure. Developers would be pre-approved to build high-density housing at 40 units per acre with heights 1 story above the highest building in town at 80%, with 80% at the market rate. The League of Municipalities, I am told, is opposing this bill. The bill has been introduced into the current lame duck session, which ends in only 8 weeks. While it has not yet been assigned to a committee, things can move quickly in lame duck, so towns must act quickly. And I sent you a template resolution, and I would ask that you protect your zoning rights or your rights to zone and support the League of Municipalities and pass a resolution opposing this bill. You know, and when you stop and think about it, the idea that somebody has passed a bill on an issue as important, as incendiary, as affordable housing, and is doing this without any other stakeholders involved. You know, a program like that, as much as it impacts everybody, should policies and practices and regulations for that should only be able to be developed when you have all the stakeholders come together and have their inputs. Now, I'm not saying that the process, whatever it was, that produced what we've got on affordable housing laws today was wonderful, but it gave everybody an opportunity to have a say and to input into how it should be worked. This is a terrible precedent to have this bill say, no, the regulations should be whatever is in that individual bill, taking away your zoning rights. So if this bill gets passed, what other rights are you going to lose in the future? So I would hope that you would all pass a resolution as soon as you can, because who knows what's going to happen in lame duck. Thank you very much.
First, I couldn't agree with you more on this bill. This is horrible for townships like Parsippany with the amount of churches that we have. And this is the same gentleman that expedited the new affordable housing fourth round rules as well, which is not an advantage to the township. I agree with you 100%. We should put this on for the next meeting.
Yes, absolutely, Ken. Absolutely.
Yes, we already sent that around this week.
Okay.
We're
All right, good.
Yeah.
Nick Homiak, same subject. These churches are getting out of hand. And we have a situation here right now in Parsippany, in progress, south of Beverwick Avenue. They think they can live in a vacuum. Here's for some reason, and I believe it was Parsippany, and I don't know who, they gave them a Highlands exemption number 2, which means they could expand their footprint 125%. They have to go up. They can't go much further than what they are. But the kicker is exemption number 4 is specifically for nonprofit religious institutions. They can do the same thing, but it's like they could make a bathroom or put a tool shed or maybe expand the parking lot a little bit. But they can't make affordable housing. They're trying to get slick. They're using religion as their, soap, snake oil to get away with this. And we should put our foot down right away. And like Kent says, and here's the thing, they're not a church. Now, a church or religious, you think they would 100% affordable housing. No, it's the same formula. It's more market will bear. You have waiting lines right now. People can't get affordable housing. So the solution is, and this should have been part of the lawsuit, lower the rents, lower the fees. Don't keep building, because until you occupy the space, the need is affordable housing. And you can't, endless growth is impossible. Nature can't take it anymore. But the thing is, stop building, lower the rents. And these billionaire real estate corporations, the only thing that's going to happen to them is their profits are going to slow down. That's it. But churches getting involved now, trying to get slick, no way. So please support whatever Ken said.
Can we make sure that we have that for the next meeting so that we can vote on that at the next meeting?
Absolutely.
Whatever Ken said.
Okay, seeing no one else, I'd like to entertain a motion to close the public meeting.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Okay, just quickly review the consent agenda, moving along to presentation and reports. Mayor?
I have no report for today.
Township Council, we do have a presentation by Craftsman Farms. Council President, can I call them up?
Yes, please.
Okay, you guys have a minute and a half. No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm Jonathan Clancy. I'm the new Executive Director of Craftsman Farms, and just here to give you an update from the Stickley Museum at Craftsman Farms. I want to take about 15 minutes of your time, condensed into a minute and a half, so you're all done, just to tell you sort of what we've been doing, where we are, and where we're headed for that. It's useful sometimes to give you a refresher, and again, there'll be a quiz after this. So the property is occupied by Gustav Stickley and his family 1910 to 17, and then under bankruptcy sells the property to the Farney family. They move in, they occupy it until 1989. At that point, threatened by development, Township purchases the property. This partnership with what was called Craftsman Farms Foundation begins. In 1990, we're granted National Historic Landmark status. Throughout the 90s, we restored the log house, the clubhouse, the sort of center of the property. In the 2000s, we had additional upstairs rooms restored. In the 2010s, we continued that, finally culminating with an education center that has a library on the top floor. And in 2024, we completed the annex and log house kitchen process, which was lengthy, but we are appreciative of this. It is a large property. We have 30 acres with about 9 buildings on it, each in various states of preservation, each in various states of public access. It really is, I think, one of the gems in Parsippany to have. Now, what I want to stress tonight is that with great partners, great things are possible. And I want to thank you all for being those great partners. It's a partnership in which the museum at Craftsman Farms is responsible for operating, running the museum. We work in the preservation efforts across the property. We acquire, we ensure the museum collection that people come to see. The property and buildings are owned by the township. So what does Parsippany get? Parsippany gets a National Historic Landmark. You get a research library that is widely known and now has a global reach. We get a partner committed to preservation who understands the importance of history, values parkland, instills a sense of local pride. We all get the benefit of a local economy through heritage tourism, through employment. And I think I want to stress that we've been instrumental in preserving the property. I want to stress that we've proven to be effective stewards who have worked diligently to maximize the investments that the township has made. And finally, after a long absence, we are proud to be a voting location in 2026 again for that. Now, this was our last project. It was the annex and the kitchen project. I should say it was the award-winning annex and kitchen project, because last week we went to Trenton to pick up an award from Preservation New Jersey, which honored us with a project award for this. The restoration allowed us, after a tree came down, to rebuild the shop and to finally restore the kitchen to what it looked like in that era. And so we have the restoration of the stove, we have the original cabinets, we have the green of the woodwork. The entire first floor is now open and accessible to visitors who come. And it really is it's just a gem. I mean, you could have a bad day at work, but a bad day here is still pretty good. So I think we're fortunate to have this. I think you guys are fortunate that you have us at the museum, because we match with New Jersey Historic Trust, and it effectively doubles every dollar the town invests. So these are grants that we identify, we write, we manage, we report, and project management, or the cost associated with this role, is borne by us as well. So coming up, second phase, $150,000 grant from New Jersey Historic Trust. The Annex and Kitchen project just was $750,000. A White Cottage, the first phase, another $150,000. And you see that this extends really into the 90s. There's another type of grant which you guys never see except to pass a resolution to say it's okay to apply for. And in that case, we identify the needs, apply for the grant, cover from our budget 20% of the cost, and improve the structures that are owned by the township. And so this includes restoration of the fireplace hoods, of the log ends, the upstairs hall, and exterior work on one of the cottages. We've had a pretty good 2025, right? We were closed for years from COVID, from a tree strike, from the rebuilding effort. And since January 1st of this year, we booked 1,685 tours. We've had 17,985 views of library materials online. These are from people across the United States. They're from people in France, in the Netherlands, in New Zealand, looking at the Stickley Museum at Craftsman Farms in Parsippany, so that we serve a global network of worldwide learners. Like, how cool is that? We have over 300 member households. We have filled more than 600 seats for online courses. And by the end of the year, we will have hosted 4 free community open house events. That's not bad for a year. Now, what comes next? And originally I had titled it this, What We Need, and I thought there's no way they're going to want to see what we need. But what comes next is things you've already approved. White Cottage Phase 2. Funds have already been set aside for this. We have secured a grant from the New Jersey Historic Trust to match your funding. Then we went back to them and said, because there's been additional costs from COVID, we applied and secured another $70,000, which you were not obligated to match, to cover pricing increases. Ideally, we need pre-qualifying resolutions to be placed on the agenda and hopefully passed so that we can begin the bidding process and get construction moving. With these COVID funds specifically, we need to spend those down quickly. So there is a little urgency to getting these resolutions on the agenda and passing. The other project we're working on is a site plan. And this is a site plan to really help with circulation, with parking, with increasing access and availability to the museum for the public. You have passed a resolution authorizing us to pursue the grant. The total cost for it came in lower than anticipated. And again, it is $107,000 for this. 75 of that will be covered by New Jersey Historic Trust, meaning that the township, it's almost a 3-to-1 match on this. So I think we've been very diligent in trying to maximize and trying to really appreciate the investment that the town and the council have made in the property over the past years. The last slide is just to say thank you. We want you to come visit, all of you here. How do you do that? You can go to our website. You can book a tour, come to an open house. You can call us. You can email me my personal email on there, which I send because nobody ever writes it down. But if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you just need to understand better what we do and what the next steps are, do not hesitate to reach out. So it is something I enjoy talking about, and I am very grateful for your time. So
Thank you very much.
Hey, quick question for you. You
Yeah.
mentioned the timeline on the COVID funds. What is the timeline?
So the timeline is these funds will be reported, need to be reported by the end of the year, which means
Calendar.
reporting will start, yes, but 2026. So we'll start submitting those reports end of summer. So we need 2 rounds of sort of qualifying resolutions. Then we need to advertise the bid. The bid needs to be out, hopefully picked up by people, submitted to us, and then accepted. And then we need to start paying down, and we can, the early part of that project, hopefully in the late spring, early summer, so that we don't lose it.
And you submitted those qualifying resolutions already?
We have, yes.
Anyone else?
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I just want to say it's beautiful. If you haven't been there, I mean, we went on a tour last year, but we went back in the summer, and it's just great.
And thank you guys for helping us out and being a polling location for the next election. Thank
Go
you.
again.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you for not having a 50-point PowerPoint presentation.
All right.
But no, thank you, John. Good work. For the people who don't know, John took over for Vonda, who did a great job. So I know you and Barbara are going to ensure that the good work there continues.
Thank you all.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Council President, Jonathan is doing a great job. Vonda did a great job. And the glue, as Justin just mentioned, that holds this legacy together, that's of really good work, has been Barbara, who is the chair of the board. And she's done a great job for this town and for Craftsman.
And I think she has her Gustav Stickley scarf on.
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. I got that right. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you again.
All right, thank you.
Any other member from council? Okay, moving along. Township Attorney,
No report this evening, Council President.
Business Administrator Crine,
No report.
Okay, I don't have a report and no officer committees. At this time, I will ask the council to quickly review the section of ordinances in first reading. Seeing there's no questions, we're going to go ahead and move along to the non-consent agenda, R 2025-177, authorizing the purchase of OpenGov asset management software. Motion to approve the resolution above.
Motion. Second.
Okay, motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call. Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
And Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Motion passes. CFO, Angelica Sabatini recommends authorization for payment. Number one, authorizes payment of the November 7th, 2025 regular and miscellaneous payroll, estimated at $1,650,000. And number two, payment of bills from voucher list of 11/5/25 and 11/13/25, totaling $6,115,235.11. May I please have a motion to approve the authorization for payment?
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
May I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion. Second.
Motion made by Justin Musella, seconded by Mr. Neglia. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez. Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
And Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
We're adjourned. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.
I hate to talk straight.